What's going on, everyone? It's Kochyy here, and this is the banner review video for the end of the month units, TYBW War Round 11, Gremmy, Lille, Barro, as well as Nanao. Before we get into that, just a quick recap of what happened on the Bankai Live. So as you can see here, 2021, we got the confirmation that the Spirits Are Forever With You novel will be collaborating with Bleach, BBS, obviously, and we'll have the characters from those novels in the game. So just like, we had Camp for Your Own World, that collaboration is over. We most likely won't get any more characters. That was, in fact, the last Camp for Your Own World banner. It seemed pretty obvious. I think they'd obviously, dip their feet into the other novels. So Spirits Are Forever With You, slated for release 2021. So we can look forward to that. Some characters like Soya as a Shiro, and I think... what's the other guy's name? Kenpachi Kuriyashiki. So the 8th and 7th Kenpachis respectively. Then there's other characters, like Mayuri's in it, Zaraki Kenpachi's in it, Ikaku, Yumichika, Don Kanonji. I believe there's even like a clone of Sile or something. So some interesting powers and stuff for some of these characters too. So it'll be nice to see how they get implemented into the game. And I'm sure it'll be interesting. Hopefully they do the characters some justice, but that is the first bit of news. And then we also have the Burn the Witch collaboration. So they didn't really give us a release date or anything. I know a lot of people probably thought it was end of the month this month, and I thought that as well, but it wasn't apparently. With the Thousand Blood War banner being revealed, that was like a big surprise, I think, for a lot of people. But yeah, Burn the Witch, they have it saying like coming soon. The project is in progress. Who knows when coming soon is? Could that be next month, or could that be New Year's? Like, I don't know. But they did show this little screen here where it says the characters coming to the game are Nini and Noelle. So 2 characters confirmed for sure. But, there could be potentially more characters on the way. So we'll have to see. Time will tell. They also said that we'll get a... Oshushi, I can't even say it. Osushi. There we go. It's almost like a tongue twister. We'll get a little familiar, so I guess there'll be an epic raids. Or no, it says it'll be given out above through the event order. So maybe there'll be just an event that farms this and gives the medals and everything to max it, instead of like an actual epic raid you need to farm. But we'll get the little familiar for this guy as a cute little dog. So we'll have that as well. And then that's pretty much it for the recap for the Bankai Live, and we'll get into the news for the characters now. All right, and here we are with the end of the month news. So, as I said, TYBW War Round 11. I'm sure a lot of people didn't see this coming, but it is what it is. They're coming out on the 30th of September, and we're gonna have Gremmy, Nanao, as well as Lille into the game. So, without further ado, let's get into their info, their stats and skills and everything, and I'll give you my thoughts and opinions on them. So, starting things off, we're gonna skip all that, the little blurb, but we have the fillers here. So I'm not really surprised to see, Believe Kenny in there again. This Sajin, this Kensei, this Shinji, like, it's just repeat fillers, honestly. But I am a little bit happy to see these Parasol units, because I don't actually have Sile and I don't have Nell. So I am missing 5 units from this pool. So hopefully I can get a bit lucky. I don't intend to summon too much. I only really care for Gremmy out of the 3 of the units, so I'll definitely go for his individual. But at least like step 5, I usually do that as a bare minimum for any like given end of the month. But yeah, that's the filler pool, and we'll go into the characters. So Nanao, heart attributes. She's a SP character, Espada killer. So seeing this, it's almost like already a write-off on this character, because they're basically just making this for Espada killer week. And that's funny enough, because Espada Killer Week is today. It's starting today, and this banner will drop on midweek in Wednesday. So I don't know if that was their intention, like drop an Espada Killer during Espada Killer Week. It's kind of stupid to plan units like that, in my opinion, because they're trying to like bait you into summoning for characters that maybe if you have trouble with guild quests, you spend orbs on this to try and get a character that'll help you. I don't know. I think it kind of sucks, but Espada Killer, very limited applications in the game other than Espada Week and Guild Quest having that killer effect. She has paralysis on her special, as you can see there. Strong attack recharge. Her skills: Bruiser, Havoc, Berserker, Frenzy, Devastation, Debilitator, Enhancer, and Sprinter. Her second strong attack is a combination of a boost and a barrier, but of course, in typical KLab fashion, there has to be some like gimmick or some trick, dude. Like, her boost only affects herself. It is a self boost only. It does not boost teammates. It only boosts herself, which is so dumb. I don't know why it's like that. I'd hope that's a mistake and that gets changed. Or like maybe on release, it actually is a team boost and not a, self boost. Because if she only boosts herself, like, what's the point? You're gonna bring her in, say for a spot a week, and you're gonna have 2 NAD units as your supports. The NAD units benefit so much from boost because it boosts attack and focus, like way more than SP units, right? And they're not even getting it. They're not even getting the boosted like damage. It's so dumb. It's completely dumb. So I don't know why that is the case. That is from Soldex's data mine. You can see that on his BBS simulator as well. If you go to Nanao and look at her strong attacks and you go to her SA2, it says boost self only. It's not a team boost. The barriers go to everyone. The boost doesn't. Weird as hell. I don't know why. Like, it wasn't bad enough that they made her a Spada killer for a spot a week. They also ruined the one thing that would have made her even better for that week, which is a team boost, but it only boosts herself. Whatever. Weird as hell. Yeah, I don't know about this. I think some people were theorizing Nanao would be like a Stern Ritter killer, and she may be like a PvP unit, like some OP PvP unit to counter a Ugrim, but who knows? KLab doesn't care. People be like, oh, Ugrim just came out, why would they counter him right now? For money. People are going to spend money to get the counter. It doesn't matter to them, right? They release like counters to units within like the next month or the next like 2 months, so it's nothing too crazy to think about. Next character, Gremmy, mind attribute character, a Rankar killer. So Gremmy is one of my 2 favorite Stern Ritters. My number 1 favorite Stern Ritter is Aznod, and my second favorite is Gremmy. I was looking forward to both of them, really looking forward to them, especially Gremmy as well, because he's just so insane in his abilities and what he can be in this game. So I was really looking forward to what they do for this character. They made him a Rankar killer, and that's the first thing that just kind of disappoints me, because we have Candace already, and I have Candace as well. I have her 2 out of 5. I can make her even 3 out of 5 if I wanted to, and she's an exceptionally strong like mind Rankar killer. So Gremmy is a ranged character, Candace is melee, so there's that difference there, but it just saddens me that he was the same attribute and killer as a character I already have, and a Stern Ritter we already have too. So I wish it was something different, but Gremmy's there. He's obviously SP unit. His special it has a revival mechanic on it. It gives like the revive, like one-time revive to everyone, himself and everyone in the team. Recharge 12%. His skills: Bruiser, Havoc, Berserker, Frenzy, Devastation, Debilitator, Sprinter, and he has all status ailment durations minus 100%. So cool little ability, I guess, but I don't know. Otherwise, like, his skills and stuff look pretty damn standard. Nothing like too crazy. None of these characters really brought in anything new, it seems like. It's just kind of standard stats and skills. And I was hoping they'd get like some new mechanics and stuff, like how Uryu and Ugrim brought in some new mechanics in the form of their skills. People might be upset about Ugrim, but still, like, I like seeing like the new implementations to the game. So I was hoping something new for these characters, but unfortunately it doesn't seem like it. We're not going to be reviewing the gameplay in this video. I'll have to make a separate video for that because it'll be way too long if I do both in one. But yeah, that's Gremmy. And then Lille, Barro, power attributes. Power attribute, man. This is so dumb. Another power attribute, Soul Reaper killer on top of that. So anyway, SP units, we can look, strong attack recharge 12%. He has the upgraded values for his skills. So Bruiser 40, Berserker 40, Frenzy, Devastation 60, Guard Break, and hit hidden enemy chance 100% with Frenzy and Sprinter and all that. So very solid kits. Guard Break, obviously immune, or not immune, but ignores, guarded enemies, and then he can hit underground enemies. So built-in Zet Pill. That's obviously a nice bonus. Just going by the skills alone, his skills seem to be the best. But my biggest issue is the attribute. So like I said, the power attribute, I'm gonna pull up a little infographic, a little quick thing I put together in Photoshop just before recording this video, because I feel like this is an issue in the game. as you can see, it's on the screen right here. I have listed out the attributes and character releases of the past 16 banners, including the Thousand Year Blood War 11 banner that comes out. And I just want to, like, because maybe people don't realize this, but you know, it's more easy to see visually if it's in front of you. You know, the discrepancy of the attributes that are being released, and Power being the #1 offender. Power has had so many back-to-back like releases of units in the past 16 banners, way more than like some of the other attributes. Like, look at Tech in comparison. It's kind of ridiculous. Power has 12 units released in the past 16 banners, whereas Tech has had 6 out of 16 versus 12 out of 16. That is not right. Like, in my opinion, that is not right. Power has way like too many like good units for each killer and combination that you could ask for, and they keep pushing out more and more Power units, and I don't understand. I didn't actually even realize Speed was that much of like of characters, right behind Power with 11 characters. And then the other one's Heart, you know, is a little bit better than Tech with 8, and then Mind with 9. But like the other 3 attributes are kind of behind a bit. Like Tech is just so sad. That's why I'm saying, like, why don't they release attributes for other characters? Tech could have some nice, you know, Soul Reaper, Arankar, Hollow, whatever killer you want, right? Just update them. You don't need to keep pushing out Power, and it's so dumb that Power keeps getting pushed out more and more and more. I could go into this further, like breaking down the characters, like specifically like quality of characters released in each attribute as well. But I can just say, like, for example, like take a look at Tech. Kukaku, Kenny, and Askin, and Ichigo are all NAD units. Only you know, Uryu and the Gin and Izuru are SP units. And you know, one of those NAD units is a PvP unit as well. So you can just compare that like to the quality of the units and the other attributes, and look at, you know, which ones are SP, which one are NAD, you know, which one is really just getting way too much love for I don't know what reason, and the other ones are kind of lacking and just suffering. So that is my biggest issue. I don't have anything against Lille Barro, but I think just based on stats and skills and stuff, he looks very, very strong. But the attribute, man, like, why are you pushing Power so much, K-Lab? It's kind of ridiculous. You know, we'll get into this more when I review the gameplay and stuff. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for at least the stats and skills for these characters. I feel like this video is going on a bit too long. I don't want to get too in depth, but I'll upload the gameplay footage and everything after this video. It won't be like uploaded too late from this, so stay tuned for that, because I have more to rant about and more to talk about when we look at these characters' kits and everything. But that's pretty much it for their stats and skills. Nanao, Espada weak, but weird that she has a self boost instead of a team boost, so I don't know, kind of a strange character. Gremmy, just based on stats and skills, I have an issue with him being another Mind Arankar when you have Candace. And then Lille Barro seems fantastic based on stats and skills, but a Power unit, and I've just, you know, talked about that issue and showed you the little infographic. But that's it for this like first part of this banner analysis. I'm gonna get working on the gameplay review, and I'll try to upload them both pretty similarly. But that's pretty much it. You know, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, join the Discord, link is in the description, and consider becoming a member of the channel if you wish to support me through that means. Let me know in the comments what you think of these characters, their stats and skills and everything once you've seen them. You've seen them now, so yeah, let me know in the comments. But that's pretty much it. I will talk to you all.